Shawn, one other question I want to ask you. You fall in an elite list of people who've actually wrestled Vince McMahon, let alone at a WrestleMania. And I want to ask this from a boss standpoint. I mean, Vince McMahon obviously is your boss. He's the guy who wrote the checks. But preparing for that match at WrestleMania 22 in Chicago, I mean, was it weird knowing that you're going to have to go in there and perform against your boss? And is it different than preparing to wrestle against a peer?
Well, I'll tell you, one of the things that I really enjoyed about that match is that I didn't feel the pressure in that WrestleMania that I felt in absolutely every other one. Because that one wasn't so much as a, hey, Shawn Michaels has got to be Mr. WrestleMania and steal the show, simply because you're in there with Vince McMahon, and I don't think, I don't know that people expect a phenomenal wrestling match per se. And so, I mean, just from a pressure standpoint, that being off my shoulders allowed me just to really enjoy the fact that you're out there with your boss, and I mean, you get to beat the heck out of him. And that's not everybody gets that opportunity. And the guy's nuts. I mean, and you honestly, in all reality, get to literally beat the tar out of him, and that's a pretty rewarding feeling.
Rewarding, wow.
Yeah. So I mean, honestly, I always look back on that WrestleMania as one of my more enjoyable WrestleManias. And it's not to say I didn't enjoy the other ones, but there's so much anxiety, so much stress, so much pressure on delivering. And for whatever reason, I didn't feel like I had it in that one. From a pure wrestling standpoint, and again, I'm not sure if, everybody understands what I'm saying by that, but there was just a burden that I didn't feel going into that match that I felt in every other match, and again, it turned out to be one of, if not the best match on the show, which I think is a testament to obviously Vince McMahon and myself and the whole company, because he is not the greatest, he's not the most agile athlete you've ever been around.